Hi, this is your astrologer Kira, and let's do the weekly soap opera episode for the week commencing from the 30th of April and lasting until the 6th, I think, or 7th of May. Okay, just let me pack my legs in this chair because I have this nasty habit of doing this, but don't worry. So let's do the disclaimer. I'm doing the weekly forecast and this could resonate with your rising sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, or if you have some sign where you have a cluster of planets, then you should pay attention to prediction for that particular sign. If you do not know your natal chart, you want a consultation, check out the description box below. Check out for my services if I'm resonating with you, my style of predictions and the way I'm thinking. If not, you have the whole world of astrologers, so find the one who will suit you the best. And this astrology forecast is done for the tropical astrology signs, the projection on the Earth's surface in the Western style of astrology. However, from time to time, I'm using sidereal positions to clarify some things. Let's do our weekly forecast. As you know, 2 weeks ago, you will watch this 1 week prior to the beginning of the May, but 2 weeks ago I've told you that planetary aspects are very, very tense, and there are some wars of power going on, little political games, big political games. It's very dangerous for the man in general. So get back to the beginnings of my previous weekly forecast, and you will find those informations. I just want to tell you one thing. We had no, war in Syria was going on from 2010, 2011, when we had Arabic Spring going on. So for the people who are not into those themes and they are interested now in this war going on in Syria, they should just trying to find informations what was going on in Mediterranean area, how Syria suffered, how Egypt suffered, how Libya suffered heavily, and why. And you should try to remember the ISIS revolutionary or terroristic movement with paid or unpaid fundamentalistic, I don't know how to put them, terrorists and so on, and what was going on, and how the rivers of refugees went through Turkey and up to Greece, to my country, how Hungary tried to protect their borders with barbed wire. They wanted to build a wall because of the refugees, how we had the rivers of refugees in my country, how they were behaving very, very strange. They didn't have their identification documents, passports, and so on. And we believed that, and we got some proofs that in those rivers of refugees in Syria were also refugees from Afghanistan, Africa, Central Africa, Northern Africa, and many other Middle East countries. And between amongst those refugees, women, children, and so on, and men who were taking care of them, was significant number of men who were known as very skilled warriors, paid warriors, and the dogs of war. And beside them, there was a certain number of Middle Eastern killers, especially serial killers. and they are all incorporated into Europe right now, and we believe when the time is right they will get the sign and they will stand out and do some horrible things in Europe. Wars are going on in many sides. Don't think that you are the good guy, the bad guy. Politics is a way more complicated game than we all thought so. And in one separate video, I will explain to you what will come in the next year and 2020, when we'll have the real war going on. And I'm afraid that this will be the Third World War. This is nothing to be very happy about. And this event going on right now in Syria was just an interlude or prelude or intro for the things which will come and which will burn out all the Middle East and spread until the Far East, I'm afraid, and I hope I'm wrong. But I have to think how will I make this video, because I will have to tell you some things which could cost me my freedom and my visa if I want to run away from Europe, or the visa of my child when I intend to evacuate her from this place. We are afraid of chemical attacks on Europe, and we had some middle-aged predictions about Vatican popes, and so far so good. The guy who was a prophet and who analyzed all those popes in 2 words, he described every pope. The main problem here right now is that this Catholic pope is the last or the second to last one in his predictions. So after that, Vatican will be crashed with bombing, and there will be no Catholic headquarters anywhere. So we are very, very aware of this, and we are starting to read the Book of Revelations again by John, Book of Apocalypse, and things are going on very bad. Don't think, I have to repeat, don't think that you are a good guys in this story. And I even don't have the courage to say on which side am I thinking right now. Just remember that politics is a very, very dirty game. It was always been like that, and it will always be. Just read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, and you will know which type of tactics are used right now in this war. I had to adjust the mirror behind the camera to see what's going on. So, for this week, 30th of April and until the 6th or 7th of May, 30th of April, we have the full moon going on by the beginning of the sign of Scorpio in tropical sense. This full moon is happening in the nakshatra Swati. Swati. I have my natal moon there in Scorpio, and this is something grandiose. Ideas are big. People strive. Swati is the nakshatra, or the place, or the symbol for great wideness, for great ideas, for going beyond, for breaking frontiers, and so on and so on. The nakshatra of someone who has wide brain, mind, everything. So for many people this will open many new ideas, and at the same time this moon will have conjunction with the planet Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio in the nakshatra Vishaka. Also great ideas, but it is in the trine with the sign of Neptune, with the planet Neptune. And don't let me forget, I wanted to tell you chemical weapons or production of chemical weapons was the so-called the cause for this newest bombing of Syria, but this is totally not the truth because I have information going on from the other side. I'm somewhere in between Asia and America, and we have informations from both sides coming, and chemical factory was not true. This was a laboratory or university type for research. Nothing was related to chemicals in the bad sense. Nothing will be related to the chemicals in the bad sense in 1 year's time when greater war begins. Everything will be related to the newest how can I put it, quantum frequency weapons and so on, because many new types of weapons will be used and researched while the war is going on, I'm afraid. So for this week forecasts, Moon together with Jupiter is making a trine with Neptune. For those people who started some projects and researches related to chemicals, agriculture, and especially medicine field, now the rewards are coming. In the midst of all of this chaos, rewards are coming. And at the same time, this Moon and Jupiter in opposition with the Sun talks, I have great ideas, this project will work, this project, but it will cost. And I don't have the means, and I will have to find investor. And if you are on the other side, in the sign of Taurus, you will say, we don't have any money to start this. Yes, but we will need this, and that. Do you hear me? We don't have enough money for this. No. With the help of the unicorn, this Neptune in Pisces, we will start some. Oh, yeah, with the help of the unicorn. Yeah, and the help of overseas investor and this one and this one. This is great, a moment for people who are doing ICOs in the blockchain industry. And for many of them, you will find out that they will be frauds. They will take the money and run away. But this is not your problem if you are not in those industries. Right now, some new technologies, especially related to agriculture, and as I said, something related to the medical fields. This could also be related to child birthing, because this sun is in the Bharani Nakshatra. This is life and death, this is giving birth. And some breakthroughs could be seen with fetuses, small babies, newborn babies, operations of the babies while they are in their mother's wombs, and so on. Because long time ago I had a case here. We had she was then a young lady. We had this lady doctor, and she was the first one who saw that child has some heart problems while this child was in the mother's womb. And she was very young at that moment, and she knew that child will not survive the birthing. So she opened the mother, she opened the child, she readjusted the heart of the child, she closed the child, she closed the mother, and then she took care about the mother until she was ready for delivery, and everything was perfect. And then this magnificent woman went on to foreign lands because everybody else was respecting her more than we did here. But similar situation could be seen with this aspect. And at the same time, you will, if you are searching hard, you will find investors, because this Moon and this Jupiter is in sextile with Mars and Pluto. The only, I could say, rough aspect we have throughout this week is Saturn is still in square with Mercury, frozen words, papers which are not done as well. But at the same time, this transiting Venus will help you a lot with those papers. In Vedic terms, this Venus is entering into the Rohini Nakshatra. This is in Taurus in Vedic terms, but this is very sexy, younger type of lady, or with the younger female energy. She's talkative, communicative, but she's grandiosely beautiful, and she has these beautiful eyes, like really a real Rohini, the star. And by the beginning of this week, you will have some problems. We can find the money, but we have to write the project. We cannot write the project, or we cannot reach that powerful man down there. But she will appear, and by the Tuesday you will get related to her in some way, and she will start working for you, and through a younger female or beautiful female you will manage to reach the right words or the right documents, or to write the email toward the very powerful, influential, or rich person who will finance your project. However, by Thursday, she will work for you if you are on that side of this formula. But on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, she will turn out to be the fraud. She's lying, she's messing, she's doing something naughty. But as long as she's doing in your favor and in her favor, everything is fine. But at the same time, this is something very rocky, and this moon will carry on the information toward this influential investor in that deal. So you could have some big troubles in your business regarding that. At the same time, by the Thursday of this week, this Venus will make square with Neptune and opposition with the Moon. And you should be aware about illegal substances, alcohol, and how can I put it? Some type of cheating. This is the type of female cheater, and she does it in style. If she doesn't do cheating with words or her acts, then she's doing some medications, or she's doing some illegal substances which are not doing her good. So that's it. Generally, Uranus is preparing to enter into the sign of Taurus at last, but this is it. And I will try to be fast. Taurus is, yes, baby, Taurus is, your seventh house is enlightened right now. Moon and Jupiter in sextile with Mars and Pluto in the ninth house. You could be suddenly in love with somebody, someone coming from the foreign lands, someone very active. That person could be even aggressive, a bit explosive, but you'll love this. It's a breath of fresh air in your life. And at the same time, this Venus is bringing you some money from at least two sources. But you should be very careful because someone from the circle of your friends could try to steal the part of this money from you, or to fraud you in some way, starting from the second part of this week. So look out. Gemini. Gemini, you are messing something, and still you're not feeling good, and still someone is trying to fraud you about your invested money. But look further, everything will be better. At the same time, in your working environment, there are some new there are some new ideas, and those ideas will enormously help you to regain your confidence, your incomes, and so on in the coming weeks and months. Cancer, my brain suddenly stopped. Cancer, new love, new love, new love. You could be pregnant right now, and at the same time, if you are in a committed relationship of love type or business type, now there are some new ideas, new inspiration, new children, new activities in the work department, and so on. Everything was very stuck and very gloom and doom type of deals for you going on throughout this past, I don't know, more than a month. Now you are brightened, you are shiny, and everything is not lost yet. Leos. Leos, you are just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. Yeah, finally you are on your ground. Your career is suddenly going up. Now you have the support of the majority of your working environment. You are strongly and supported, and you are grounded in your ideas, and everything will look way better. Now, Virgos, you are still feeling stuck and you don't feel good enough. Something is going on with your health. Check your upper jaw, check your head, check your eyes. Other than that, everything should be fine. Now you are finding comfort in the new love, someone older coming from the foreign lands, or in some religious or spiritual teaching going on in your life. You are finding new inspiration and you will pull through. Libra, money, yeah, finally, 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 with some very shady people from the foreign countries. You could be doing some things you never done before. I got offers to start writing screenplays. I did those, but for animated movies, not for the real acting people. Now I have to find the right structure. So you will get offered some strange types of jobs which will give you tremendous amounts of money, and you are feeling grand and you are feeling ready to travel somewhere or to meet foreign people. And at the same time, situation in your home and in your kitchen is slowly but surely calming down. Scorpios, new ideas, wide ideas. You are seeing someone new on the other side. This could be related to business deal or someone who is very grounded, very good to be your love partner, to be your committed love partner. There will be some changes from the month of May until November in this sector. This could be someone who is divorced or someone who is very different than the types you are used to. And at the same time, now you are paying attention to your driving and to your words. I hope you learned the lesson. Sagittarius is new ideas coming from far away, from overseas, and this is influencing your incomes very, very positively. You have some smaller obstacles, but this will all clear out by the next 1 week. Mercury is accelerating right now, and all those mess you had to go through regarding your money is now clearing out. Hallelujah. Venus is in the seventh house of your horoscope. This is most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life. Now you only have the task to seduce her to pursue her, and so on, so on. So think about it. Capricorns, you are powerful. Yes, you are. Something great is going on in your love life, and something good is going on in your working environment, and something strange is going on with your money. You cannot catch all the things there. And then someone will enter very soon into your love life, and this will all happen just like this. You won't believe. Or if you are a female, take care. This could be the sign of the sudden, unexpected pregnancy. Aquarius is something grandiose is going on with your money, and you are not sure where this money is coming from. And I will tell you, this is coming from the sector of your career. Now is something good is happening, and if you are in entertaining industry, chemicals, and something similar, spread your ideas, throw them away, and you will get rewarded. Pisces, just a bit, hang on, hold on, everything will be fine. Your incomes will finally clear out. You get the support from some of your teachers or learnings or education. Additional education for now is a must. learn something new. This something new will tremendously help you to regain your self-confidence and to feel better when it comes to your position in this world, no matter does this involve money or some other things. And Aries is money is coming here now. Yes, you have some great expenses regarding your love life, but you will live through it. And there is changes coming suddenly to your house of incomes. But in your neighborhood, the gym, the streets, or in the circle of your close friends, there could be some beautiful lover waiting on for you. So that's it for this week, and I hope that everything was clear. I had to run, not to get cut, and I hope everything will be fine. Now we'll have many interesting events going on throughout this year. So hold on, hang on, and see you in the next video. Bye.